All right, guys, Joe McDonough here with CageSidePress.com. I am joined today, special guest, LFA champion. What other way to announce Fabio Cherant than LFA Light Heavyweight champion? I don't know how often, how many interviews you've done since winning the title and how often you've heard that. But I mean, just take me through hearing that. And, that's how people are going to remember you right now.
It still hasn't really sunk in yet, to be honest with you. It's everything's like I'm still getting blown up right now. Everybody's hitting me up, congratulating me and stuff. So it's like I'm like still trying to like man, did I really just do that? It's like crazy.
Absolutely, man, and congratulations. And we've all kind of seen the you losing your mother, and I lost my mother 2 years ago, so I am sincerely sorry. But to go through all of that, was there ever a time when you thought maybe I'm not going to fight?
Never. I was asked like a few days after if I was still gonna fight, and I was like, hell yeah, I am. This is something that and this was before I found out that I was fighting for a title.
Mm-hmm.
I was ready to fight. I think my mindset wasn't built for that. I think
Mm-hmm.
I would have lost my mind if I didn't have something to focus on. And the fact that I had something to focus on helped me turn that loss into motivation to work for something.
Absolutely, man, and all turned out great. Take me through the fight. Like you said, 5-round fight, title fight against a savvy veteran. That was one of the most complete efforts we've seen from Fabio Cherant. And those of us here, I'm a Massachusetts guy just like you. Those of us here have seen that fighter, know that fighter's there. And that was almost the masterpiece of Fabio Cherant. When it goes to the judges, though, is there ever, are you upset you didn't get the finish? Is there ever that fear of the judges screwing something up?
So that's funny that you say that. Well, for me, I thought I would have been able to finish it in the first round if Myron didn't grab the cage. If you go back and watch that, I had caught one of his kicks, and I'm throwing punches, and he almost fell. And as he was falling, he grabbed the cage and held him up. And I was like so excited, throwing punches. He tripped me up and landed on top of me right before the round ended. And one judge gave him that round, and I was super confused on what he did during that round to get the round,
Yeah.
And besides that, man, I didn't think about that at all, I was pretty confident that I won the fight. I was doing what I did, I was doing good, and I was doing what I was supposed to do. So I knew that I was winning. And at the end of the 5th round, after the takedown, I thought, I was just like, yeah, man, this is me,
And part of that performance, in getting that, if you got that first round finish, instead you get, a 5-round decision win. But do you almost feel like you showed more and showcased more of your talent in that 5-round decision win?
Yeah, I believe I did get to showcase more of my talent. I think people that watched haven't seen anything yet, there's still so much more of me that hasn't been shown, and that was just a little piece of it. And as like I said, man, every fight I get better and better and better, you know what I mean? And my next fight is just gonna be a whole different ball game, like, and it's not, I'm not bragging, I'm not trying to sound cocky in any way, but like look at my fights, every single fight I've had, I've gotten better, that much better, and my next fight will just show, I'm not bullshitting when I say what I say,
Yep, and I think all of us are looking forward to that. Look back at 2020, obviously a shit show, for a lack of a better word. You had 2 fights in it. You one in LFA, one in CES. We still haven't had another CES card since. But just it's kind of a year of the unknown, right?
Yeah.
You didn't know when you were going to fight next. You didn't know what was going to happen. Training was sparse, and rules and regulations, all this stuff. Fast forward to right here, only a month and a half into 2021, you're a champion. You're an LFA champion. Kind of take me through 2020, and was it hard to picture that this would be reality here at the beginning of 2021 with the year that happened last year?
I mean, I would say it was if you told me after my last fight that I'd be fighting for a title, I'd be like, get out of here, I would never believe it, because I never had a title in my eyesight. The only thing I've been thinking about is the UFC. And 2020, man, it was a rough year, but I did what I did what I had to do, and I made the best of it. And so I was like, that's the only thing I can do. You know what I mean? Just make the best of what you have. And that's exactly what I did. And then after my last fight, man, I had to sit back a little bit and reevaluate some stuff and just go harder. And that's exactly what I did. I went harder, and it shows. And this is and mind you, we're in a period where like gyms are still really sketchy right now. And from my last fight in October to now, look at how much different I was fighting.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And with that, and like you said, UFC has always been kind of the thing that's on your mind, maybe not other title shots and all of that stuff. Now LFA obviously is a breeding ground for the UFC, especially LFA champions. You're an LFA champion right now. What is next for you? Have you already kind of talked to your management? Do you want to defend the LFA title? Do you want to get right back in there? Do you want to wait and see if a UFC, short notice, or would you go back to Contender Series?
No Contender Series. I think I proved that I belong in the UFC after my last performance. I missed a short notice call already, and that was on my fault. I should be in the UFC right now, but everything happens for a reason. You know what I mean? I got to fight 2 more times after that, and both times I just got better and better. And my last fight, if that doesn't prove that I don't belong in the UFC, that I do belong in the UFC, man, I don't know what will. Contender Series doesn't start till the summertime. It'd be stupid for me to wait that long. Right now we're looking at short notice fights. Anything within a week to 2 weeks, 3 weeks. That's where we're at. I'm in shape. I took a couple of days off, because I was banged up, but I'm starting Monday. I'm right back into training and going hard again, and staying ready for when I do get that short notice call. And if I don't, I have to defend my belt. I will. I have zero problems defending my belt. But right now, the UFC is the only thing I'm thinking about.
And that was going to be my next question is there a cutoff date? Do you wait for a certain amount of time and then not, if something doesn't come, you go talk to LFA and say, I want to defend my belt against, X, Y, or Z?
Probably if nothing happens by mid-April, then, which I don't think, I really doubt that I would be around for that long. I think it's going to happen. Just going to be optimistic about it. You know what I mean? I truly think that I'll be in the UFC by mid to late March, and but yeah, if worst comes to worst, either way, it's still an amazing opportunity to be able to defend my belt and show people that what I said is true, that I am next level, and either way, I'll be happy.
And as a fellow New Englander and Massachusetts native, I'm pumped for that. And this may be a stupid question, but is this the greatest moment of your career thus far? And I say it might be a stupid question because you won a title and all of this stuff. But I don't know if you rank your first win, or certain things rank above it. Is this the best moment of your career thus far?
To a lot of people, yeah, man. But to me, no, it's not. I'm 26 years old. I've been fighting for 5 years now. I've been a pro for 3 years. I've got so much in the tank. I'm not even nowhere near near my full potential. So for me to say this is the greatest, no, it's not. I think it's definitely a great accomplishment.
Yep.
I'd be lying if I didn't say that. It's definitely a great accomplishment, but I think there's going to be greater fights.
Absolutely. And, last one for me, a little bit away from MMA. As I've said a couple times in the interview, we're both from Massachusetts. Were you happy or mad to see Tom Brady win his 7th Super Bowl?
I was super happy.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
He got to show people why he is the GOAT.
Yep.
He went to a team that hasn't been to the Super Bowl since the early 2000s, and I think that was the last time they won the Super Bowl. And look at what he did.
Yep.
And then everybody's like, oh, he was a stacked team, this and that. Why didn't Jameis Winston do it?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
They say this was a stacked team for a team that was 7-9 the year before.
Yeah, and it's like, come on, give the guy his respect, his credit, and show him his respect. You know what I mean? I don't get what he has to do to get people to to shut up about it, but
yeah,
it's crazy.
Well, Fabio, I just wanted to make sure we were on the same page for that one. Go TB12, go for number 8 next year. Thank you very much, sir. And again, congratulations on the title. I look forward to, the UFC offers that come in the next month or two.
Thank you.